So when I say Himalayas, what's the first thing that pops into your head? I'm guessing massive, snow-capped peaks, right? These absolutely epic landscapes. But what if I told you that deep inside those very same mountains, there's a tiny, hidden world just buzzing with life? A world we're only now really starting to discover.
It's the kind of question that keeps scientists and explorers going. I mean, we live in an age where it feels like we've mapped every single inch of the planet, you know, with satellites and Google Earth, but you'd be absolutely shocked at how much is still out there, just waiting to be found.
And that's exactly what just happened. Yep, tucked away in the evergreen forests of northeast India, researchers have literally just brought two brand new species into the light for the very first time. So, okay, what did they actually find? We're talking about two new species of micromoth from a group called Eudemopsis. And here's the kicker, the thing that makes this so incredible. This entire group of insects had never ever been seen in India before. This is a total first for the country.
But think about it for a second. How on earth do you find something so small in a place so vast? It's not like just taking a walk in the woods. Nope, this took a real, honest-to-goodness scientific expedition deep into one of the wildest places on Earth.
So you've got this team, led by researchers Shashank PR and Santhosh Naik, and they ventured deep into the Mishmi Hills of Arunachal Pradesh. And get this, they decided to go during the peak of the rainy season in August. I mean, can you imagine trekking through these super remote forests? Talk about a challenging environment. Okay, and this is where it gets really clever. So at night, they'd set up these special light traps. They use mercury vapor lamps that give off a light that looks just like the moon. And to a nocturnal moth, that's like a five-star invitation they just can't resist. The moths fly right in, land on these big white sheets, and bam, the researchers can gently collect them. It's such a simple but totally brilliant trick. After all that painstaking work, the team confirmed they had something truly extraordinary. So let's do the honors. Let's officially meet the two newest additions to our planet's catalog of life, Eudemopsis hunliensis and Eudemopsis gobuka. So how can they be sure these are actually new species? Well, it's kind of like being a detective, looking for these incredibly specific biological clues. For hunliensis, the big tell is these unique brownish-purple scales on its head, and, critically, a specific pitcher-shaped part of its anatomy. And that's not just a random detail. It's basically the biological lock and key that ensures it can only mate with its own kind. For gobuka, the giveaways are its dark gray hindwings and a very distinct, sort of rectangular patch on its forewings. It's like its own unique fingerprint. And here's a detail I just love. The names themselves tell a story. The researchers honored the precise locations of their discovery. So hunliensis is named for the town of Hunli, and gobuka is named for the village of Gobuk. It's a permanent tribute, connecting these species to the very land where they were first found. Now, finding two new moths is fascinating, for sure. But what does it mean in the grand scheme of things? Why does this really matter? Well, it turns out this find has an impact that stretches far beyond these tiny insects. Here's the crucial point. Before this, the entire Eudemopsis genus was only known to exist in East Asia, in places like China, Japan, and Vietnam. This discovery in India completely shatters that boundary. It's the westernmost record ever found for this group. It literally redraws the map for this entire family of animals. With these two additions, the total number of known Eudemopsis species worldwide is now 17. Now, 17 might not seem like a huge number, but each discovery adds a vital piece to the puzzle of global biodiversity. It's like finding a lost word in a language we're just beginning to understand. It tells us about evolution, adaptation, and the intricate web of life. The researchers themselves put it perfectly. Their find is powerful proof that the Eastern Himalayas are a hotspot of biodiversity, with so much of it remaining a complete mystery to science. We're truly just scratching the surface here. And that leads to this really exciting and kind of urgent thought. If these tiny moths could remain hidden from us until now, what else is out there? This isn't just some fun treasure hunt. It's actually a race against time. In an era of climate change and habitat loss, these finds highlight what we stand to lose, often before we even know it exists. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? This one expedition rewrote a small chapter in the book of life. So what other stories are waiting in the world's wildest places, just waiting for someone to turn the page?